You start?
Yep.
Hey, it's Tom and Jack here, doing a little bit of an update on our YouTube experience and our us delving into the whole drone flying and picture taking. This is Jack Rivington and I'm Tom Rivington, and we haven't done any videos yet, but we've been spending some time playing with some new devices, and I'll let Jack talk about those.
Okay, so me and Tom over here with my dad have been really interested in droning lately, and we've been watching lots and lots of videos, and finally we decided we were going to get a drone. And just as a start off, we got this Sky Viper V2400.
Yeah,
and
works great.
Works awesome. We got it at our local Walmart for $150. We picked up a few extra batteries. They just kind of slide in the bottom right there. We have, 6 of them, I think?
Yeah, it performs really well. It's a really good stunt drone, and has a really nice controller. We have no complaints about this device whatsoever. We actually crashed it once and burned out one of the motors, and
that one right there.
bought some more online from the site that sells the repair parts, and it was really cheap to repair. Got the parts. Took a little bit to get the parts in, but I think it was we were out of commission for about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks.
Probably a month, yeah.
But we got the parts in, and it's back in action, and we still have a lot of fun with it.
It has brush motors, a 720p camera on the front. It's fixed is the only issue with it.
Yeah.
And the batteries, I think, are
650 milliamp.
Yeah, I think
we bought some larger milliamp batteries, and we had
850s.
850s. We had to take the covering off so they'd fit in there, but other than that, everything works great.
They're just one cell batteries.
Just a couple of days ago, Jack took the propeller guards off because I think he wanted to have it looks a little bit cooler without the propeller guards. Anyway, so then we decided.
Surprised me.
I surprised him by buying a DJI Phantom 3 Standard. Bought it online from the DJI store. It's a refurb unit, and did a lot of background research on it. And everybody that I saw online was really happy with the refurb. And we got it in the mail. Got it within a week of ordering it. No problems with shipping. It was free shipping from the store. It came. We'll upload the video I have of Jack actually seeing it when I pulled into the yard, and his excitement when we first got it. But right out of the box, you couldn't tell it's a refurb unit. There's a couple of small, minor little marks on it,
here.
but you really, if you didn't know what you're looking for, it looks brand new. And it right out of the box, we had some issues with Jack's Samsung phone. He has an S7, and the DJI app just wasn't working well with his 7, and we started getting mad at each other. We thought it might have been the drone, and then I brought my phone didn't really have any problems. I'm running a Nexus 5X, didn't have any problems with that, and then I brought an old iPhone 5S home. 5C. And it's just the cover though, isn't it? Anyway, the 5C, it flawlessly works with it. So we're not an Apple family, and what we're trying to look for now is a low-cost 7 or 8 inch tablet Android that will work well with DJI Go. I'm a little cautious about jumping into that because the only reason that we want to get the tablet really is for this, and I don't want to buy a 7 or 8 inch tablet, even if it's $100, if it's not going to work with this device.
And so a bit of the specs.
Jack, you can talk about the drone here.
So a little bit of specs. It has a 3-axis gimbal. It's really stable. Like, you can shoot it forward and it'll just stay there. It has these propellers are called quick release, and so you just spin it on until it's tight, and then as it flies, it tightens them itself. It has as I said, the 3-axis gimbal. It also has these little buffers here to keep it even more stable. The motors are brushless, so copper coils inside.
It's extremely stable. It's extremely easy to fly. One thing, like when you first start off with one of these low-cost drones, it's actually a really good thing because this doesn't have GPS. It has some advantage, like it has easy takeoff and things like that. But you really get to cut your teeth on how to learn how to fly a drone that doesn't have all the additional intelligence.
Like, it has the 2 modes on the controller, so it has the automatic mode where you use this button here to land and launch. and these buttons here to take off or altitude control. But if you switch it to manual, then you can kind of fly it more like it's a really good drone and use this. It doesn't have altitude hold this way. You have to kind of do it yourself, but it really helps you get good at it. It has 3 different modes, 1, 2, and 3. 3 is really fast, and 1's kind of slow.
So when you cut your teeth on the lower cost drone, and then you step up to one of these really good drones,
You can fly like that.
It's super easy to fly. And so what we've been doing we've had the drone for about
What,
2 weeks now, and we're trying to be really careful because if you crash this, you lose $100. If you crash this, you lose $500. So we've been taking it careful. New Canadian drone laws are draconian. And so we have to be careful about where we fly, and we're not so stupid as we want to be close to an airport. But the laws now are you can't be within 9 kilometers of an airport, you can't be within 75 meters of a building, no crowds, no people, no cars. You can't fly over 90 feet. Like it's insane. Anyway, so we're being really careful. We've started off only flying it around in the courtyard here. We live in a nice courtyard, so we've got lots of open space. And then we've been taking up to probably about 30 meters max around here, just working on our takeoff, landing, just getting a really good sense of how the drone flies. And I think we're getting pretty darn good at it. He's a lot better than I am. Let's be honest. Like he's a lot better to fly.
We go to the soccer field every once in a while to really get it going. Yeah. And we'll take it up high there and do some panoramas and zip it up and down the field. It's really fun there. It's
an incredibly stable machine. This is the best toy I've ever bought, and we're having a ball together working on it. So over the last week, we've started taking it up. I would say the highest we've probably had it. We've probably had it maybe 200 feet, maybe probably more like 150 feet. Again, just taking it straight up, doing panning, getting used to the performance, and really the weather's been crap lately, so we've been really itching to get out more into the countryside and take it up and taking some good shots of cows in the field and corn growing and potatoes growing and the St. John River Valley and everything. So we're really keen on getting going on those lines.
Every once in a while we take it out to the court there. We just decide to test it and race it up and down the street. And I think one time I got it going like 40-something kilometers an hour. It's fast. It's
amazing, and the stability of the picture when you're flying at speed. So then we started buying some accessories.
We'll hand the rope out first.
So we went online and we got like these little gimbal and phone guards from Newer. Got these. We buy everything from Amazon.com. We live in Canada, but we're close to Houlton, Maine, so everything gets delivered to Houlton, Maine. And
2 or 3 days shipping.
I'm an Amazon Prime customer, so I get 2-day free shipping. Everything's cheaper on Amazon.com than Amazon.ca. And here's Michelin's trying to sneak into the room without getting on camera. And it's a better selection than you can get online on Amazon.ca. Anyway, so we started off with a little guard.
And the remote over. Show them what the remote looks like.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
That's the remote.
It's gigantic when you get it out full size.
So we picked up a.
So that's the remote.
So we picked up the was this gimbal guard? Is that what it's called?
I'll show them how it snaps into place. Grab the. Got it?
Yeah, and that just snaps into place like that.
Kind of goes there, and then over here. Like that.
Just like that. See?
Protects the gimbal and the range extender over. And this is called a range extender.
We got the range extender now.
Slides onto your antenna.
We're not really trying to extend the range in so much as just boost the signal in general. So that's not. You got to face it the other way, right?
Oh, okay, so it's really
up and upside down too.
No,
we actually haven't used the extender yet. We just got all this stuff last night, so. But we're not so concerned about flying the drone further away. We're just trying to improve the performance and the connectivity even when we're close. So just in case there's any interference, even closer around town here, a lot of people are running 5.8 and 2.4 equipment. So we thought we'd just make sure that we have the best signal quality we can between the drone and the controller.
So that's just a range extender, and then.
And we picked up. Is this the battery? We picked up an extra battery. It hasn't arrived yet.
But show them the battery, anyways.
Yeah, smart battery.
This battery here is pretty freaking huge. It's a 4-cell. I think it's 48 milliamps. Yeah. and it just slides into the back right in there.
Just clicks right in. Yeah.
You
And then one of the best things that we picked up was, this is
giant
really the
case.
most important thing. We've got a really nice case from, what's the name of the company?
Newer.
It's Newark. So, you know, we wanted something to take carry the drone around in.
You got a really good
Wanted a
deal on it.
backpack, didn't want a hard shell case. Just wanted something light and easy to carry around. Got space for everything in there. So
You can put a water bottle on the side, whatever you
yeah.
want.
So I think we're pretty set up now for our drone escapades,
We
and
need
we're looking
one
forward.
more
To,
SD card,
yeah, we need to get a better SD card to take advantage of the
2.7K.
2.7K.
Right now we can only shoot in 1080 with the SD card that comes with it.
Yeah.
It's just, we need to get a SanDisk Extreme, and it comes with the SanDisk Plus. Right, just like that.
Yeah.
You
So
get
that's
Extreme.
the last thing we really need to
Yeah.
get really rolling.
Oh, and the next the battery we bought isn't a DJI one. It's a what's it called? Power Extra.
Power
Extra.
Extra.
Yep. We did some research. It's one of the best non-DJI products you can buy for batteries, and so it should work pretty good. And apparently it has the same flight time and everything. And I think that's just what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. So we're looking forward to not crashing the drone. We're going to start taking advantage of the more advanced features like Follow Me and those
It's a
different.
little hard to do it there, so there's a lot of trees and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's too many trees around the court here, and it's been really windy the last couple of weeks. So anyway, we're looking forward to getting out there and making some nice vids and then posting them.
Yeah, so hopefully in the next few weeks or so we can get some videos off the camera here up on the channel, and yeah, that's
Okay.
about it. See you later.